Why are there not more people talking about the sheer scale of wealth? Imagine this, a single circle. This circle represents $1 million. Now picture 10 of these circles clustered together. That's $10 million. 100 circles, densely packed, represent $100 million. The sheer scale of wealth is starting to become clear. Envision a sea of circles stretching as far as the eye can see. This is what $1 billion looks like. Now let's take a look at Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. His net worth, a mind-boggling 117 times that massive sea of circles. Why are there not more people talking about how the ultra-wealthy make their fortunes? Welcome to Thrive Nuggets. Today we're diving into the untold truth about money, how to build wealth from nothing. Imagine turning your financial dreams into reality. From understanding the sheer scale of wealth to uncovering the secret equations of success, this video will reshape your views on money forever. Ready to discover the path to financial freedom? Let's get started. And then, there's you. You're probably working a 9-to-5, paying your bills, maybe struggling to make ends meet. You might have student loans, credit card debt, or a mortgage hanging over your head. Saving for the future? It feels like a distant dream. You see these billionaires and wonder, how did they do it? You dream of financial freedom, but it all seems so out of reach. It's easy to feel frustrated, even angry. Let's get real for a moment. What do you truly believe about money? Do you see it as something you have to work tirelessly for, or a privilege reserved for a select few? Our beliefs about money are often shaped by our upbringing. If you were raised in a family that struggled financially, you might subconsciously carry the belief that wealth is unattainable. Our education system doesn't prepare us for financial success. It's time to challenge those limiting beliefs and understand that wealth isn't some elusive dream reserved for the lucky few. Let's face it, Hollywood hasn't done us any favors. For decades, movies and TV shows have portrayed wealthy individuals as greedy, power-hungry villains. They're often depicted as ruthless businessmen or spoiled heirs. But here's the thing, these depictions rarely reflect reality. A recent study by WealthX revealed that 68% of the world's ultra-wealthy are self-made. Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty, rose to become a media mogul. Howard Schultz, who grew up in a housing project, built Starbucks into a global empire. These individuals are proof that wealth isn't always inherited. It's often earned through hard work and innovation. So, let's ditch the outdated stereotypes. Wealth in itself isn't inherently evil. It's a tool that can be used for good or bad. Here's the equation most of us have been taught. Money equals job. We're conditioned to believe that the only path to financial security is through a steady paycheck. But what if I told you this equation is flawed? Trading your time for money will only get you so far. There's a ceiling to how much you can earn, no matter how many hours you put in. Time is our most valuable resource. Yet we're often encouraged to trade this precious commodity for a fixed salary. It's time to question this traditional equation and explore alternative paths to financial freedom. Here's the cold, hard truth. In the marketplace, you're paid in direct proportion to the perceived value you bring to the table. Not the hours you work, but the value that others perceive in your skills, products, or services. Think about it like a professional athlete. They earn millions because there's a massive market of people who find value in their athletic abilities. Now compare that to someone working a physically demanding job like a cleaner. It's not about the effort, it's about the market demand and the perceived value attached to the service provided. Here's a radical thought. Stop chasing money. Instead, chase problems. Every successful business, every invention, every innovation was born out of a desire to solve a problem. Money flows towards solutions. If you can identify a problem that people are willing to pay to have solved, you're on the path to creating value and ultimately wealth. The bigger the problem, the bigger the potential reward. Look around you. What are the pain points in your life, in your community, in the world? Once you've identified a problem worth solving, the next step is to find a solution. Now you might be thinking, sure, solving problems sounds great, but do I need to invent the next Facebook or cure cancer to become wealthy? Not necessarily. There are countless opportunities to solve smaller scale problems that can still generate significant wealth. Let's say you're passionate about fitness and notice a lack of affordable, healthy meal options in your community. You could start a meal prep business, sourcing local ingredients and offering convenient, nutritious meals to busy professionals. The key is to find a problem that resonates with a specific target market and offers a solution that's either difficult to replicate or provides a unique advantage. The world is full of challenges, and with every challenge comes an opportunity for innovation, creativity, and ultimately wealth creation. You found a problem, crafted a solution, and maybe even started a small business. But here's the next level: scalability. Can your solution reach thousands, even millions of people? Can you replicate it, multiply it, without being limited by time or resources? Think about it, a local restaurant can only serve so many customers in a day. But a fast food franchise, that's a scalable solution. Software and digital products are perfect examples of scalability. Once created, they can be distributed globally with minimal overhead. Scalability isn't just about making more money, it's about amplifying your impact. You've cracked the code of scalability, but here's the next step: automation. Can you systematize your solution, build a machine that works even when you're not there? Automation is about freeing yourself from the limitations of your own time and energy. Imagine those tasks being handled automatically by software, leaving you free to focus on bigger picture tasks. By implementing systems and processes, you create a business that runs smoothly, efficiently, and doesn't rely solely on your constant attention. Automation isn't about replacing human connection or creativity, it's about leveraging technology to free yourself from repetitive, time-consuming tasks. So you've built a successful business, a scalable, automated machine that generates wealth. But let's be honest, it was never just about the money, was it? It was about the freedom that money represents. Imagine waking up every morning without the dread of debt, without the pressure of a 9-to-5 grind. Imagine having the time and resources to travel the world, spend quality time with loved ones, or pursue a passion project that truly excites you. It's about breaking free from the golden handcuffs, from the societal expectation that we must trade our time for money until we're deemed worthy of retirement. It's about designing a life on your own terms, a life where money is no longer a source of stress, but a tool to create the life you desire. Remember that feeling of triumph when you first launched your solution? The rush of excitement as customers embraced your product, validating your hard work? Now imagine that feeling magnified 1,000-fold. You've poured your heart and soul into building a thriving business, a well-oiled machine, generating real value. Then it happens. A knock on the door, a phone call. A major player in your industry has taken notice. They see the potential of what you've built, the innovation, the market share, the sheer brilliance of your solution. And they're willing to pay a premium for it. This is the acquisition. This is Instagram being acquired by Facebook for a cool $1 billion. So you've reached the summit, achieved what many entrepreneurs only dream of. But the journey isn't over yet. Now you face a pivotal choice: cash out and enjoy the fruits of your labor, or continue to nurture the business you've built. Imagine selling your business, that weight lifting off your shoulders, replaced by the sweet relief of financial freedom. No more late nights, no more stressful deadlines, just the open horizon of possibilities stretching before you. But then, there's the other path, the one less traveled. The fire in your belly still burns bright. You see even greater potential in your creation, new horizons to explore, new problems to solve. You choose to stay the course, to captain your ship through uncharted waters. Let's strip away the numbers for a moment. Forget about the millions, the acquisitions, the material trappings of success. What were you truly chasing all along? Was it ever really about the money itself, those pieces of paper, those digits on a screen? No, it was about something far more profound, something deeply human. It was about freedom. The freedom to design your own life, to spend your precious time on your own terms. The freedom from financial worry, from the soul-crushing weight of debt and uncertainty. It was about the ability to wake up every morning with a sense of purpose, to pursue your passions without the limitations of a paycheck. It was about creating a life filled with experiences, with meaningful connections, with the joy of giving back to others. The money, as it turned out, was simply a tool, a means to an end. It was the key that unlocked a world of possibilities, a world where you could finally prioritize what truly mattered: your time, your relationships, your impact on the world. Remember that precious resource we talked about, the one you can never get back? Time. It's so easy to fall into the trap of trading it away, hour by hour, for a paycheck, for a sense of security that might never materialize. But what if there was another way? Think about how much of your life is spent on autopilot, working a job you might not love, commuting, scrolling through social media, watching TV shows you barely remember. How many hours slip through your fingers each day, each week, each year? Now imagine reclaiming that time. Imagine waking up each morning with the freedom to choose how you spend your day, to pursue activities that bring you joy, to connect with loved ones, to make a real difference in the world. This isn't about being lazy or unproductive. It's about being intentional with your time, about investing it in things that truly matter to you. It's about breaking free from the tyranny of the clock, from the societal expectation that we must work until we're deemed worthy of rest. The truth is, you have a choice. You can continue down the familiar path, the one that promises security but often delivers stress and unfulfilled dreams. Or, you can choose a different path, one that requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. There's no right or wrong answer, no judgment here. Some people thrive in the structure of a traditional career, finding fulfillment in their work and a sense of security in a steady paycheck, and that's perfectly okay. But for others, the entrepreneurial spirit burns bright. They crave the challenge, the autonomy, the freedom to create something new and make a real impact. They're not afraid of hard work. In fact, they welcome it, knowing that the rewards, both financial and personal, are well worth the effort. The important thing is to be honest with yourself, to identify your values, and to choose a path that aligns with your aspirations. Whether you choose to climb the corporate ladder or build your own empire, the key is to find meaning and purpose in your work, whatever that may look like for you. Let's be real. The path to financial freedom, to building wealth from nothing, isn't a walk in the park. It's a journey filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. There will be times when you want to give up, when the finish line seems impossibly far away. But here's the thing, struggle is an essential part of growth. It's through overcoming obstacles, through learning from our mistakes, through pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zones that we discover our true potential. And here's the other thing, you don't have to do it alone. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals, with mentors who have walked the path before you, with a community that supports your vision and celebrates your wins. So, embrace the struggle. Find meaning in the challenges you face, knowing that each obstacle overcome brings you one step closer to your goals. And remember, the destination is only part of the journey. It's the lessons you learn, the relationships you build, and the impact you make along the way that will truly define your success. Let's bring it all back to that simple yet powerful equation we've been exploring. Remember, it's not about chasing money for the sake of it. True wealth, the kind that brings lasting freedom and fulfillment, comes from solving problems. Identify a pain point, a frustration, a need that's not being met. Then, pour your creativity, your ingenuity, your passion into crafting a solution. Make it elegant, make it effective, make it something people can't imagine living without. But don't stop there. Ask yourself, how can I take this solution and share it with the world? That's where scalability comes in. It's about building a system, a business model that can reach thousands, even millions of people, multiplying your impact and yes, your earning potential. It might seem daunting, this path less traveled, but remember those self-made billionaires, those everyday entrepreneurs who defied the odds and built something extraordinary. They started with the same equation, the same drive to solve problems and make a difference. So, here you are at a crossroads. The knowledge is in your hands, the potential within your grasp. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you let this information fade into the background, another video consumed and forgotten, or will you choose to act on it? Start small if you need to. Identify a problem in your own life, in your community. Brainstorm solutions, test them out, refine them. Connect with other aspiring entrepreneurs, seek out mentors, never stop learning and growing. Remember, success isn't a straight line. It's a journey filled with twists, turns, and the occasional detour. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and never lose sight of your why, that burning desire for freedom, for impact, for a life lived on your own terms. The world is full of problems waiting to be solved. The question is, will you be the one to solve them? The journey begins now. Take that first step. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your journey to wealth starts here.